Hey guys, welcome back to another Moondog trading video. Tonight's video, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum Matic, Cardano, Solana, Shib, and Avalanche in that order. First, we're going to start here on the Bitcoin chart, on the daily chart. Each candle represents one day. And right now, what do we see, guys? Well, we talked about a possibility of a big failure happening. Now, with that being said, we didn't reach my bottom target, but we did hit this right here. You can see this wick right here where I'm on. Boom, and it kind of hits bottom. And we did get a bounce right there. But now I'm really concentrated right here on the 50-day moving average, okay? Because the very next candle opened above it, and now it's acting as support. So you go to MA, and you go to length, and you type in 50, okay? That's all you do to get the 50-day moving average. That's how you get it. Right now, it's currently bouncing off that 50-day moving average. So let's see if that holds up. If it doesn't, then yeah, I would look for this 41 668 area. And then, of course, a little bit lower. I would actually then look for this 41 area right here. You could see it right there. We got a touch point here and a touch point here. So 41, 127 area. If that fails, then we could be looking at this 40,000 to 39,600 area. If that fails, then I'd be looking at lower targets. But right now, we still have a chance to go to the upside. If this 50-day moving average holds up. What do we got on the chart? Well, listen, as long as we're under 42,300, which we're above that, so the MACD will only cross below if we're under 42,300. Let's see, what else do we have here? Let's look at the RSIs at 56. We are getting a little bit of bearish divergence right here, but it's not anything major. The stochastic indicators coming down. Let's see if I can ever get this one to work. Let's see here. Let's see okay, so the RSI. Okay, so I mean, as long as we stay above that $40,000 mark, guys, this is still looking. We're still in an uptrend. Okay, look, we're still in an uptrend. We still haven't broke this trend line. Okay, now if we break this trend, now our old pattern here is it's not going to work. So do you remember when we talked about this in the 4-hour? And maybe, just maybe, if we could break into this, I don't think that's going to happen. So I'm going to just go ahead and we're getting rid of that. That's done. Donezo. Okay. That is done, in my opinion. So we're getting rid of that. So what do we have? Well, let's drop a little trend. Trend is always our friend, right, guys? So let's see if we can break this trend. Let's see if we can come out of here and break this. Get a 4-hour candle closing above this 43 173 area. If we could do that, maybe we could push up a little bit higher. To maybe 44 and then get back up into this area. But right now, let's look at the 4-hour. Things are coming down. The MACD will continue to fall as long as we're under 43,500. Let's see, there is some bearish divergence here, but the RSI is really low on the 4-hour. And the stochastic still turning down. So I'd wait for a turn up. Wait maybe for a little bit of bullish divergence here, because right now it's still coming down, but that's pretty weak in my opinion. So short term, yeah, we could see it. Well, I see us trading sideways maybe a little bit. I don't see any dump olas right here. Maybe a little sideways action until we can get a definitive angle. And guys, as long as we stay, which we are, I'm gonna zoom in really good on this so you guys can see this. This is the 50-day moving average, and you can see how we touched it perfect. As long as we close the daily above it, I'm still bullish. Now, if we close the daily below it, I would just like to see us hold this trend and definitely not get a candle closing under this green box. If we do that, then yes, that would confirm more downside. For right now, this could be a little turnaround. So this is not the end of the world, but we're just gonna have to see how it plays out as the night goes on. This is a fresh daily candle. It's only been out for a good hour. Okay, so 7 o'clock Eastern time. All right. So we're gonna move on to Ethereum, guys. Ethereum, we did break our trend. So here, trend is not our friend anymore. We fell under the 50-day moving average. That's coming in right around 31.47. Now, what I would like to see, guys, is this. And we go over this a lot in my videos, but this is very important. I want to see a daily comeback above this trend, close a daily above this trend, then get another candle closing above this trend. So 2 candles. And I want to see a daily candle open and close above the 50-day moving average, which I just told you the price, coming in right around that 31.49 area. Okay. That's what I want to see to the upside. If we do, let's see, if we do come up here and we get rejected at this trend, yeah, we could roll over and go lower. Of course, we don't want to make a new low, and the low is at 2,881. If we do that, we could see one more level right here, actually. Let me get that together for you guys. Make sure everything's perfect. Boom. So we do have one more level at 28.15. And then from there, we could see more downside. Let's see, maybe this 26.43, and then to this area down here at the 25. So we're gonna do this because this would be something. Okay, yes, we are in the daily, right here. This would be why did it go all the way up there? That is not what I wanted. Okay, so this area right here. Okay, in between that area is something that we could look for as a major point. But right now, we are currently seeing a bounce. We're seeing a little bounce on Bitcoin on the 50-day moving average. Let's see of the indicators. The MACD will continue to cross as long to the downside as long as we're below 29 or 2,972. There is some hidden bearish divergence right here. Is it 3 drive? Oh, that is a 3 drive. That's going to be tough to overcome. So maybe a little short side. We'll look at the short term targets. Yeah, we're getting it's crossing down on stochastic indicator, so that's not good. So we're seeing on the daily not looking so hot. Let's go the short term though. Maybe we got a short term move on this. And we're also going to draw this. We're actually going to do this. We could do it on the 1 hour. I should have went to the 4 hour first, but we can do it on the 1 hour. Let's just draw this little trend here. Okay, trend is always our friend. Let's see if we break this trend. Get an hour or 4 hour candle closing over that trend, and maybe we could pop back to the upside. We'll save that. Let's go to 4 hour first, though, guys. What do we got? What do we got? Well, the 4 hours, as long as we're below 3,071, we could see more downside. But we are getting, it's not confirmed yet, but we could be getting some hidden phantom divergence right here, bullish divergence. So that could be a good sign. That could be good. Let's see if this plays out. If it continues above this price here and closes on the 4 hour, let's say above 29.50, then yeah, we could see maybe a pop up to 3,000 or around that area. We could push at least the trend, see what happens up at this trend, and then go from there. So let's start with that. And to the daily, like we talk about, same thing. We just want to see that daily candle closing back above the 50-day moving average, and then I'll be bullish. Okay, very bullish. Right now, though, we still technically are in an uptrend, even though we broke this trend, but we could always break back above it. but it's not looking good, guys. So just keep that in mind. We could go lower in this move, especially on the daily. Matic, guys, look at this. We nailed our target. Look at this. Perfect. Look where my line is and look where the target. I mean, absolutely. I mean, we had pretty much 167 as we had 166 and some change as support from this candle here. But if you go to my target area, look, I'm gonna go to my target right. If I can get it locked on there, come on, lock on, right there. Oh, I didn't lock on it. I'm trying to get it locked on perfect. You know what? We're gonna unlock it and just do it like this. Look at that. Right on it. Perfect. 167 was the bottom. We nailed that target perfect. And how did we do it, guys? What did I tell you about in yesterday's video? How we're going to get this? What was it? The 4 hour. Look at this. We drew up our M pattern. The M broke. And I told you right around this area that we're probably going to come down and test this area. And that's exactly what we did, guys. Nailed the target perfect. Now we are seeing our bounce. So let's see if it does bounce to the upside. Short term, we could see a nice bounce. See, this is where it gets a little confusing because let's go to Bitcoin real quick, 4 hour. I want to go back to that real quick. Yeah, see, now we're getting some hidden divergence. So on the 4 hour short term charts, we're seeing some moves. So maybe a short term move to the upside, and then maybe a rollover from there. Where would we'd like to see this thing go? Well, let's first get above a 4 hour candle closing above 175. I would say 176 because 175 and change, guys, but 176. That would be something I'd be looking at on the daily. Wow. Okay. So on the daily, we're actually getting supported by the 200-day moving average. Sorry. It went to Wick right here. 200-day moving average. So what do? You type in, you go to indicators right here and you type in MA. I don't know why all this crap's on there, but I guess it's other scripts. But you type in moving average, and then you just click on. You go in here. And you type in 200. Okay, so that's how you get that moving average, and that's holding up right now, coming in right around the 169 area. Okay, so let's see if that holds up. That would be nice. That would be a great line of support. So as long as that holds, as long as we stay above that, we're looking okay. And I would look for a little bit more bullish action. Now let's look at the daily real quick on Matic. Well, it doesn't really tell me on this. The daily, just like everything else, the daily is not looking good. Things are coming down. Stochastic. There's some. This is 3 drive. No, it's not 3 drive. There is some divergence, not strong though. Some bearish divergence there on the RSI. So yeah, the higher time frames not looking so great, but short term we could see a bounce, and that could change the higher time frame. So keep that in mind, guys. Is there anything we can do on the hour? Maybe trend is our friend. Oh yes, we can. We're gonna get rid of all this crap because none of that played out because we had this lady Tankisha come in and wreck it. So let's see, what do we have here? Boom. Let's see if we can break this trend line, get an hour or 4 hour candle closing out of here, which would be roughly around 185, 186, and then maybe push to 189 and see if we can scoot back up there. Okay. So that's what I'm looking at, Matic. We could also draw something like this, guys. If I can get my drawing tools to draw right. Okay. Little channel like this. It's also something you can do. Just so if we do bounce off this line, you can come back down here and check this channel. All right. So that's what we're looking at for Matic. How much time do we have? Oh, I don't have much time. All right, Cardano. We did wick down a little bit. We wicked down about a penny under my target. So it wasn't bad. A penny under my target. I had 107, and it dipped down to 106 and some change. A little bit over 106. But we got to close in my area. So that is good. Short term, Yeah, short term. Well, on the daily, it's just looking like everything else. So let's go to the short term. 4 hour. 4 hour, guys. We're getting a little divergence on 4 hours. So like I said, maybe a short term pop. Let's see if we can break these highs up here back above 111. That would be my goal right here for right now, is to get a 4 hour back above 111.16. Is that right? Yeah, 111.16, and then maybe work our way back up into this 113 area. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at for Cardano. To the downside, let's just see if the 106 holds up. Solano, nail our target perfect. We called 95, 96 area. That's exactly what we got. Now let's see if we get a bounce from here. And God, we nail our targets perfect, don't we? Daily looks like poop, like everything else. 4 hour, where it's looking like we could see a little bit of a move, guys. Okay, we could see a little move to the upside. So there could be a potential, maybe a little trade. So you can watch on the smaller time frames. What we could look out for, we could get rid of this. I don't like this. I gotta get rid of a lot of things on this chart, actually. You know what? You guys see my targets? You see these targets? 87, 85, 66 through the 80. I'm sorry about that. What I would do here in this situation, what I'm gonna do, actually, I don't have time for that. So no, I'll do that in my next video where I'll clean it up. But yeah, we want to draw this up right here. Let's see here. We want to draw this up. Boom, coming through here. Oh, what did I just do? Okay, well, I did something there. I flipped the chart. Oh, okay. Now I'm just mad. All right, now we're just gonna remove drawings. Boom. That's it. I'm done. Okay. This just too much clutter, guys. I got to clean that up. This is ridiculous. All right. I don't care. We had beautiful targets. We hit them all. But we're gonna clean that up. All right. So let's see if we can just break out of this trend right here. And that's what I'd be looking for. Could we draw some up? How much time do I have left? 17, and we still got to talk about Shib. So not much time here. Let's go ahead and do something like this. Boom, boom, boom. No, I don't like that. So let's just break this trend. And this right here holds up. Okay. So that's what we're looking at for Solano. And I also want to see us get back above this 50-day moving average at some point, but we're not even close to it yet. So Shib Army, Shib Nation. Yeah, we got a bounce right off my level. Perfect here. Now we're looking at the 50-day holding up, which is coming in right around my level, but it's coming in right around that 28.10. I want to see the 50-day moving average hold up. I don't want to see a daily candle closing under there. If we do, I look for downside targets to 27.10 to 25.65. To the upside, let's just see if we can get a 4 hour candle closing back above 3,065. If we can, we could push back up to that 31 level. And that's what I'm looking at for Shib. Avalanche, guys. Well, I told you this was probably going to break down 60%, right? We had a better chance breaking down. That's exactly what we had. So all my breakdowns from yesterday's video, guys, very important to sub to my channel, hit the bell, hit the all. You guys could have got out of your positions, got back cheaper, whatever you guys strategy-wise, shorted, whatever you guys wanted to do, but we nailed everything perfect, okay? So 88 was our target. Let's see if 88 holds up long term on the daily. Short term, I would like to see us on the 4 hour get back above 85, get a 4 hour candle closing above 85, and then maybe push back above 87, or let's just say 88, get a 4 hour candle closing above there, and then we can go a little bit higher. To the downside, let's just see if this trend, we get a bounce off this trend, and we can hold up right around 75 to 73 area. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at for Avalanche. Guys, much love to you guys. I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I say is just my opinion, educational purpose only. Make sure you guys sub to my Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. I'll put the link in the description. Much love and peace out, guys.